Hey guys, and welcome back to World of Animals. I'm about to show you my Eublepharis macularius, the Leopard Geckos, and hopefully you will like my terrarium, so stay tuned. So we start with the full view of my terrarium and go to the right side. Here we can see one of the females, and all geckos inside here are adults. So yeah, this is one of the females. I have a wet box down here and I can pull it out anytime if there are any egg inside or I have to water it. Yeah, here's some water for them and a small cave I built. This one is my male. I think he looks gorgeous. He's a really pretty gecko. And I have some plants inside here. The benefits of these plants are that they don't need much water and they're kinda robust, so the geckos don't destroy them. Yeah, and on the back I got some balconies, if you want to call it that. They use one of these as a toilet, but it's that's good actually because it's easy to clean. And yeah, if we go over here, we have another little cave and more balconies on the back. And here are the other two females. Yeah, I think they're pretty too, but I like the look of the male the most. Not all males of this species are having this color, but this one does. And yeah, so far I didn't get any juveniles which had this color, but he's quite pretty. But you got there he got bitten by another gecko and his tail isn't as pretty as before, but it's healthy and he's alright. So now I'm going to open it up and give you a closer look of the geckos, but I have to be careful because sometimes they want to jump out. Yeah, look at this beauty. She's the mother of one juvenile I have at the moment. I will show it to you later. And yeah, he's the father of this juvenile. Focus. To keep the box wet, I use some moss, and as you can see, it's all wet inside there, which is quite good because these geckos need a spot that is wet all the time. On the other side of the terrarium is the mother of the other two females. This gecko is the first gecko I had, so she's quite old by now, I think about 5 years. But these geckos can grow much older, or get much older, about 25 years I think. So I'm gonna keep them a few more years, yeah. There's the male again. I think he's the boss inside of this terrarium. Yeah, he always has to go first if there's food inside or anything like that. Yeah, and now I'm going to show you the juvenile. So this one is the juvenile. She's about to flay herself. Because of that she is so white or bright. Yeah, I call her yellow. She's the only one who has a name, because when she hatched, she had nearly no black on her body, no points or dots. But by now she grew some of them on the legs, for example. But yeah, I'm trying to sell her at the moment, but she lost a part of her tail because I had her inside the other terrarium with the bigger geckos and they bit her, so I separated her in another small terrarium. I think it looks good as well. We have a bright lamp over here, some balconies, a plant, water, actually a very pretty piece of wood here. Maybe I will use this for an aquarium in the future, and a little cave. And she's all healthy and happy, I think. Yeah, a quite pretty gecko. She has much personality. All these geckos have a nice, or have a personality. That's a quite cool advantage of these geckos. Yeah, really cute. But usually they don't move so much because they're kinda slow. But if they think I'm about to feed them, they're very active. Now she sees my hand. Look at that. Look at these eyes. They're so pretty. I love these geckos. What a shot. Nice. Alright. So let's get back to the bigger ones. Another cool thing about these geckos is that they do not need any UV light, because they're usually active at night, but I think I trained them to be active at day as well, because I feed them in the afternoon all the time, so they're awake like 24/7 now. But if they want to, they of course can go to sleep anytime. And yeah, so they only need a light bulb that spans enough heat for them. They need a spot that has about 30 or 35 degrees. Yeah, that is not my only bulb. I have another one, but it's turned off right now. And yeah, I think they're so cute. They seem to smile all the time. That's so cool. And these are nice geckos for beginners as well, because they are robust too. Of course they need anything they have in the nature, like for food and enough space, but they're easy to keep. And yeah, my terrarium is about 1 meter and 20 centimeters long, 50 centimeters deep and 50 centimeters high. That's enough for 4 of these geckos, for 4 adults. You should keep the one juvenile in a smaller terrarium. You don't have to, but if you do that, you can always be sure that they eat enough. But usually these geckos eat everything they get, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I hope you liked it. So that was it again today, guys. Hopefully you liked the video, and if you did, you can like and comment below, and of course subscribe if you want to. See you then.